Logos Hope Ship, the largest floating book fair, has touched down in Gqeberha in the Eastern Cape. The ship's on-board book fair offers an expanded selection of over 5,000 different books at affordable prices. The last time the Logos was in Gqeberha was in 2016, when around 36,000 visitors were welcomed up the gangways. SABC News reporter Lerato Fekisi has more.
It is every reader's dream come true. I literally feel like I'm a young child in a candy shop, but this time I'm surrounded by so many books at the first of its kind Logos Book Hope ship that's here in Gqeberha. What has been really beautiful is to learn about the 65 nationalities of people that are volunteers on the ship, and then after that we were taken a beautiful tour of this bookshop, which has everything from leadership to cookbooks to self-help books, even Bibles. So if you're in Gqeberha, there is no other place to be for the next 3 weeks but the Logos Hope Ship here in Gqeberha. But I found two people that are bookaholics, if that's I can call them, and they're here to tell me about their experience and how they found this once-in-a-life experience to have a ship at your shore with also a bookstore. Vuyo, I see that you've bought 2 books already. I think you didn't waste any time. Let's first talk about what books you found, and also how did you find the price, because I've heard that the price is different what you'll find from a normal bookshop.
Okay, so I bought these 2 books, mainly focused on women empowerment, because that's a topic that I'm passionate about. The pricing is quite reasonable actually, so I spent about 400 Rand for these 2 books. So yeah, it's been good.
And the entire experience of actually having the ship come to Gqeberha, I mean, it's not every day. The last time it was here was 2016. How did you find the entire experience of actually coming and seeing so many books? And I heard you're bringing your children in the next couple of days. So how was the experience of actually seeing the ship at first and then also experiencing this library?
I didn't know about the ship before until today, and I think it's such a great idea because it looks like they have such a big variety, you know, in terms of the books that they have on board. And I think just to expose the community of Nelson Mandela Bay to this is actually quite great. So them opening it up to the public, bringing my family here, the 4 kids, this weekend, and I think it's such a nice environment to learn about the ship as well and the good work that's happening on the ship, as well as purchasing some books.
Good luck with the 4 kids. Patricia, you were here in 2016 and you were saying that it feels like literally a deja vu when you were here and you brought some kids from the Salvation Army. How life-changing is this for your kids when they get to experience the ship and the books on the ship as well?
Well, I think for them, it's an experience they will never ever forget. And it's inspiring for them because, you know, once they've been on, some of them might even become volunteers. And I would like to say that one of the children I brought 8 years ago is actually now a volunteer while the ship is in port in Gqeberha for the 3.5 weeks. And she's very, very excited. So I think even for the future, you never know, she might decide to come on a ship for a whole year or 2. It's a life-changing experience.
And also tell us about the books you've bought. I see I'm a mother to a 2-year-old, so I always get excited when I see little characters on books. So I see that you've bought some books as well. What have you bought, and perhaps tell us why these specific books?
Well, I have grandchildren, 2 of them, and one of them is coming from London in March, and we're celebrating a 2nd birthday, and he has to go on the aeroplane, and my daughter said, "Mummy, she can't take heavy books." So I decided to buy these little ones, so when he's on the plane they can read to him from the Bible. It's Jonah, Joseph and Daniel.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful. That was Patricia and also Vuyo, who have come aboard the Logos Hope ship that is in Gqeberha for the next 3 weeks. And I think what has really been a standout for me on the ship is the 65 nationalities, people really coming together from different walks of life internationally with one mission in mind: to help people on the ship by using the books here on the ship and buying them. And then also beyond that, they also offer services outside of the ship where they are building schools, where they are bringing hope, testing people's eyesight, giving out free glasses. So just beyond just living on the ship for so many days and serving on the ship, they go beyond that, and it's just the importance of them bringing hope to the hopeless and using their skills as volunteers to bring light in very dark areas around the country. So a beautiful story come from the Phoenix of Gqeberha, with hope that if you're in Gqeberha, there's no other place you can be but here at the Logos Hope ship in the PE Hub in Port Elizabeth.